Hey guys, it's Derek here. Today we have a few things to open up, some stuff from Amiyami, one thing from Amazon, and something I picked up off of eBay. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting us off, I do have a couple of Nendoroids from Amiyami that I picked up. The Faputa and the Rigu from Made in Abyss. Now, these were both really cute, both released back in April, and they were on a ship for service parcel for a few months, so that's why we're opening them up now. But as we all know, service parcel is very, very inexpensive. I think we paid about like 25 bucks, 27 bucks, something like that. Each one of these Nandos isn't too bad either. Oh, I'll try to open it the wrong way. Haha. Rig is actually a re-release, if I remember correctly. His first release came back in 2019. So it's kind of nice that they've started to re-release a few things. Yeah, I was able to pick them up for pretty good price. We do get a cutout in the back apparently for his giant blast. You guys don't know what that is. Sorry about the spoiler, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, he's kind of a simple Nendoroid. Oh, for a second I thought he didn't have the base or anything. That was kind of worrying. But yeah, let's just open him up. He's really cute because he does have his helmet. His helmet is also removable, so that's nice. And it doesn't look like it stays on there other than with friction. Normal Nendo practice, I guess. There's a lot of different moving parts, so I can see how this will be a bit of a nightmare in the future if you do buy this one used, for example. If you move anything around with him, I think you'll scratch the paint. So you might want to be extra careful if you are picking this one up used. Ooh. He does have a bit of a unique setup with his legs. Instead of the typical joint that you just pop in, the Nendo joint, this is actually a ball joint, and you put the leg onto the ball joint. I don't think I've really seen that design too much before, but I'm pretty sure it's because of how his character is designed. That's probably the best way about it. The elbows are nice and mechanical and also bendy, so that's cool. Just a generic happy face here for him. And face number 2 and 3, we got a serious face and a bit of a embarrassed blushing face. We are also given the option to put this little headpiece on him as well when you do have the helmet off. Personally, I'm gonna have his cute miner style helmet on, and there's a nice big like jewel in the front. Kind of interesting, I can see myself. It'd be cool if this did light up, but I think that's more of like a resin statue thing. So. And we also get a few extra hands, nothing too crazy. The one special thing I would say is you do get an extendo portion with a giant stick wire. Oh, this is flimsy. So you know when he shoots off his arm to go grab things? This is what we have. I don't think I'll be using this too often though. And you do get a second one, which is a little more bent. One of those things that I'll probably never ever use, but cool nonetheless. Next one up, we have the Faputa. Now, this one, I was really curious when this was first announced how the arms would be, and we're gonna see in person whether or not they're gonna be all movable. Because that was one of the main things I was curious about. She doesn't have a cutout or anything for her, no special effect there. Let's get cracking. Alright. So, if you have oh, her leg came off. I guess they're still going with the same style with this one here, except the ball joint is on the other end. Oh no, They both have a double ball joint system. So a little bit different, yeah. Not too standard for Nandos, but I guess because these designs are so similar to what they actually look like, it made the most sense. And I don't think we actually get movement for her secondary arms. Yeah, it doesn't look like they move. Wait, can they move? I feel like they're glued on. It's either that or my version is just really stiff. What do the instructions say? Can these arms actually move? You can remove the arms. I think I'm gonna go with the arms do move. My copy is just really, really stiff for some reason. Yeah. From the look of things, they do move. It's just mine needs to loosen up or something. It's kind of weird. We also got extra pieces on the back. Not sure what these are for. Oh, they're earpieces. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, it's actually kind of neat. She has different earpieces that she can put on. So I guess it's kind of like any animal you find in the wilderness. Their ears kind of dictate how they're feeling a little bit. Helps with the emotion. So we have the standard face here. Nice little red pops on the very top. And a very confused look as the default look. Maybe the plastic's been sitting here weirdly. I do have the AC running almost all the time now, So maybe that affected it a little bit. You also get a little doll of the little Guardian toy, so that's cool. Spare faces, we have amused face and just a really happy face. Cute. Oh. There's a little bit of a, I think we got an extra hand back here. They gotta stop putting so much tape on these things. We do get an extra little baggie with some bent arms that you can put on instead. That is interesting. There's also the peg on this one, which I believe she can hold on to the little doll. So that's cool. Okie dokie. Moving on to the Amazon package that I have here. Now, I was originally just gonna cut across, but then I remembered it has like recycled packing foam, what is it called? Padding. That's the word. And that's not good. So we're just gonna tear at the very top like they told us to. And this one here is actually kind of fun. Oh, we got two little packages inside here. Nothing else. But these are actually some acrylic display stand risers for things like Nendoroids and other small stuff. Now, I already have two of these for my choppers that are off to the side here, which look really, really nice. But I've run into an issue. Since I've been collecting so many Nendoroids, I needed something to put them on. So here it is. I'll open up one and show it off to you guys. And personally, I think it's probably the best one you can get, or one of them that you can get, because there are a few different versions online. A lot of people swear by like the one acrylic piece one, and for me it doesn't look too sturdy, and if I have that many Nendos, like 12 or however many on there, I don't feel overly safe. This one here, I have tested it out. It should hold, with a standard Nendo base, it should hold 4 per row, and this is a 3-tiered one. So that's really cool. You of course could space them out a little bit, like 4 on top, 3 in the middle, and 4 on the bottom. And then if you want, or if you have room, you can also put another like 3 in the very, very front. Now the construction is a little more hands-on. I'm struggling here. Oh, and if you guys do want to pick up one of these, I do have a link in the description. You can go check it out. Disclaimer, it's an affiliate link, so I've done this a few times already, but typically when I've done this, I'm not on camera. Now I recommend you guys take a look at these sheets here. They're supposed to be clear, but there's plastic film on there, so just rip it off whenever you're ready. Don't be like some of the people in the review comments. Yeah. We do get a few different legs that you can put on, and we also get some screws and a very, very tiny screwdriver. You're gonna want to keep this. Each one of these has them, so if I lose them, I'll be fine. I got a few extra just in case. You also get some wet wipes to kind of clean things off, a wet and a dry one. Just peel off the sides. I'd probably go one side and then the other. Ooh, there's also pre-drilled recesses in the very front, so you do want to be a little bit careful there, because one side will be different than the other, because they've kind of like countersunk it, so it's more flush. Now that I think of it, I think it's a bit of an upgrade over the version I have, but like a slight newer version. Just screw that in a little bit. So we got this one. Yeah, this is definitely an upgraded version than the one I got. You would think after having 2 other versions of these, I would know what the heck I'm doing. Since these are acrylic, I would be extra careful when you are screwing it in. Try not to screw down too hard, but other than that, I think you're gonna be fine. Okay, after struggling for quite some time, I finally have it all done, and yeah, it looks really good. I highly recommend, if you were to get one that has open backs like this, because if you do have Nendoroids and Nendoroid stands, it can kind of fit in that little gap in between. Let me put some Nendos on here so you can see. I believe now with the recess, you might even be able to put 5 of these Nendos on here. I think I would say you can comfortably put on 4 and space them out, but if you're really ambitious, I think you might be able to get 5 in here, making this a 15 Nendo display. Okay, we'll just put this in the bag for now. But finally, some more upgrades to my display, and that only means we're getting even closer to the room tour. I've been saying that for a long time, but I think that video should be coming fairly soon, based off my calculations. I do have another one of these, but I'm not going to build it on camera. I'm just going to off-screen this because that went way too long. Moving on to the star of the show, the package that I got off of eBay. Now, whenever you off eBay, it's still kind of hit or miss. This time they actually did send me the thing, so we'll see. At least I think this is my eBay package. It could be something completely different. Based off the sound, I think I know what it is. It's originally retailed for a little over $200 US, but I managed to pick it up for a little over $3. And that's because this has been out for a few years now, I think at least 2 years. And I wasn't able to pick it up originally. I was also charged $60 for shipping, and it did arrive fairly quickly. No customs charges this time around, so I'm grateful for that. The package is a little hard to get open. I wonder how deep I can cut. Oh, yo, yo. I wonder how many of you guys can guess what this is before I bring it out, but oh my god. Here's a hint. It's from a series I've been really obsessed with lately, and it's the 3-0 DLX Optimus Prime.
No, God!
Yeah. DLX of the deluxe scale, which is bigger than the other stuff we've seen on the channel. I think it's supposed to measure in closer to like 13 or 14 inches tall. But I'm really excited to pick this up. And like some of you have said before, I hope this doesn't become a Transformers channel. I'm still very much not a Transformers channel, but the movies are really cool. I recently watched Rise of the Beast, which was alright. The box is kind of really mutilated on the outside because they didn't put any packaging in it. Yeah, that's not great. And it looks like it has been cut open before, so I may have bought a used one when they said it was fully sealed. Yeah, that's exactly my experience. This better not be some fake thing, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I can guarantee you this is an older box. Oh boy. Is there a way to authenticate this? I'm gonna open it up and we'll see. It does look really, really used. That would kind of explain why it went for the price it did. Because I was like, man, this is such a good deal. Yeah. I mean, the boss looks okay design-wise. It's just kind of really beat up from shipping. We got a giant base thing in the back. This warranty card. Looking hella sus. And we got Optimus. Oh god. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I'm incredibly disappointed because I thought this would be brand new and sealed for the price, so gonna have to talk to someone about this. Now at this point, I don't know if this is going to be a recast or like a fake, because there's no way for me to really verify that because I don't have a real one here to test it against. But oh god, his head fell off. I gotta fix him? Oi. Okay. His head comes undone, and I guess you can put magnets in, or batteries inside. Okay. How does this work? There's no instructions. I need an adult. Oh god. Alright, I got the batteries inside, but they still move around. We're just not gonna use those for now. Yikes. There's a whole bunch of different hands and fingers, some open palms and things like that. Some more graspy hands. I mean, the one good thing I guess you could say about all of this is it feels really heavy and legitimate, if you can call it that. Because there is die-cast metal in this, so that does make sense. Let's try to plop the head back on so he doesn't look weird. There we go. Head's back on. I mean, for the most part, I think it's okay. I'm just gonna reconstruct him a little bit because he did come undone. So that goes back there. At this point, is it safe to say that I got scammed on eBay? Because like I feel like I got scammed on eBay. Fuck yeah. I might want to return this or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to him, I guess. Good articulation and whatnot. Like I'm not gonna do a full breakdown on him, but like, he looks pretty intimidating. chest piece moves quite a bit. It's got good articulation here. This is obviously used. I'm most likely gonna have to get a refund. My disappointment is immeasurable right now. Holy crap. This was supposed to be a happy experience. I'm gonna have to double check and see if all the other things are here, but you know, for the most part, I think the figure itself, I think is authentic. I don't know, I feel like it's missing something for some reason. It's either that or it's just really, really, really beat up. I mean, the weathering looks amazing, nice and battle damaged all over. We did see Optimus in the Bumblebee movie just, you know, briefly, but that brief introduction and whatnot was enough to leave a good impression. That's why I went and picked up this version instead of the new one that was announced. So yeah, this one was a little more faithful to the comics and whatnot, and also the anime, well, the cartoon. Kind of tall. Let me grab another Optimus for scale. For size comparison, here is the Kotobukiya Optimus Chan. Quite a bit smaller, about, you know, like a head and a half shorter than this guy. But yeah, I guess be very, very careful whenever you buy off of eBay. Even if this is authentic, like the figure itself or the action figure, toy, whatever you want to call it, is authentic. The packaging was definitely opened up. A little disappointed there. It said it was brand new, so I'll have to get in talks with someone. Lesson learned. eBay, not great. Turns out that buying off eBay is still a gamble, even with good ratings and if you are experienced. I know this was like maybe like $20, $30 less than other listings out there, but I didn't think it'd be used. You know what I mean? So I'll see what I'll do. Maybe I'll pursue things with eBay and see what they can do, or maybe I'll just leave it as is, because if this is a knockoff of some sort, it looks incredibly good. But yeah, I do notice that like there's a lot of scratch marks and whatnot, so this is definitely a used version, which is a little bit upsetting. But I hope you guys still enjoyed the video nonetheless, and hopefully you'll learn from my mistake and be even extra careful when buying things off of eBay. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, please consider giving it a big ol' thumbs up, and of course, leave me a comment in the comment section down below what you think I should do next. Yeah, about this. And would you buy off eBay? Because I don't know, it's kind of the Wild West at this point. I mean, I'm glad I didn't get a rock, I guess, so that's good. But yeah, until next time, guys, my name is Derek, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.